oh my god, Season 2 premieres next week. But what are you going to do until then? I know. Why don't we check out some other cool channels? This is Internet Shoutouts! Alright, so I thought maybe you guys might want to check out some cool channels that I've come by in the past 3, little more than that, years of YouTubing, and show you why I'm subscribed and why you should be subscribed. You know, first and foremost, we got Nate of Deadpool and Friends. If you're not a close personal friend of mine and you're subbed to me, you're probably subbed to Nate already. But if you're not, you should definitely go do that. He's easily the most popular Deadpool channel on the interwebs, and for good reason. There's the rest of the Deadpool core too. We got Technic Flowsart, who he does all these like cool animation things. It's like he got trailers, like little joke trailers. He's got like some Star Wars stuff on there. The animation is good. The artwork is good. The comedy is good. The voice acting is good. So definitely go check that out. Alright, up next we have Oscar J. Boy. Speaking of very talented artists, Oscar is a very good artist. He has a show called Ozone, which I have guest appeared on, and it's all about talking about artwork and writing. He also does animated shows like A Moment with Kang, where you'll see Nate guesting on that a few times. It's good fun stuff. Next up on the roster, we have Vicegt. He is another member of the core, and he has the Deadpool adaptation videos, which is like he takes the Deadpool webcomic and puts voice acting to it. It's really cool. Those comics are really funny, and he voice acts them really well. So definitely go check that out. And now the last member of the core, which is easily many people's favorites, is Tala Silver, or Lady Deadpool. Yeah, Lady Deadpool. She has the Lady Deadpool videos, the Poison Ivy videos. She has things from cons that she goes to because people pay her to go to cons. That is awesome. And who can mention Tala Silver without mentioning her partner in crime, Kit924? Yes, with half the videos that Tala Silver has, she's in there, and then half of the videos that Kit has, Tala Silver is in there. And they're all really funny and really silly, and they're just entertaining. They're short, to the point, and they always make me chuckle. I'm sure they'll make you chuckle too. Alright, next on our list of peoples, we have Daniel 3CB. Now, he has an amazing ability to do stop motion animation. He has all these like Transformers toys, and he does like these Transformers stop animations. He did it to Deadpool stop animation, just a lot of other ones, and it's really freaking good. Like Robot Chicken should hire this guy. Like with the money that they have, he could do wonders. Oh my god. But definitely check this guy out. He does really cool work. Next up, we have Starlightskyes. Starlightskyes is a very close personal friend of mine, has been for years. But she does these really cool AMVs. I'm not really an AMV guy, but her AMVs are so good that even I subbed her. It's really quite amazing. She does great work, so I would definitely recommend going and checking her channel out. Next up, we got Warrior Boy. If you don't know who Warrior Boy is, Warrior Boy, he's responsible for all the stunts in my videos. He's responsible for all the fight choreography. He's numerous characters. And the great Casey May. He has a very entertaining series on his channel called Regulatin' with JB Hoodrich. You'll see a couple of guest appearances by me in that. But it's really funny. It's all about this like white guy who's trying to be black, or as many people would call it, a wigger. And he even made a guest appearance on my channel once, that character. So I loved it so much I wanted to do a video with it. Alright, next up we have Batrek1. He is another friend of mine. He does these really funny videos. It's like epic moments in movies that you might have missed. and like he takes them and he sort of reworks them, and he's kind of like a YouTube poop, but it's all in live action. It's very funny. I highly recommend going and checking that stuff out. Next up, we got Tom Andre. Tom is responsible for a lot of the effects in Season 2, or any of the effects that he did not do. He personally taught me how to do. He's very, very good with that stuff. He has a video that's just showing what he can do with effects that he learned in like a couple days. And then he also has a comedy bit. He's going to put a lot more videos up. His comedy is very funny. He's a very funny guy. I highly recommend checking him out. Speaking of funny guys, we got Rob Alex Walter. Rob is easily the funniest person I have ever met. This guy makes comedy look so easy, but oh my god, it's like you want to just give up because he is so freaking brilliant. This guy is the next Steve Martin, which is weird because both of his names are also a first name. So he doesn't have a whole lot of videos out right now because he just started, but I think maybe if he gets a bunch more subs, he'll make more frequently, and that would please me greatly because they're all gold. Every single one of them. And of course, one of my oldest subscriptions is Blinky500. Blinky500 is like a god of fan films. He even has a Deadpool one. I actually am not a huge fan of his Deadpool one. I did plug it on my channel because it is good. It's just not his best work. He has this great Daredevil one. Well, it's an Elektra one, but I call it Daredevil one because Elektra sucks. But then like he has a Flash video, and he has both Marvel and DC. Like the costuming is so good, the directing is good, the writing is good. Check if you're gonna check any channel out, check this one out. I mean, check them all out, but Blinky easily works the hardest out of probably all of us. So check him out. And then there's Indy Mogul. Indy Mogul I think was my first subscription. If not, it was like in the first 3. Indy Mogul is like a sanctuary for independent filmmakers. You know, you learn how to do cheap effects, interviews with independent filmmakers, really cool stuff. Definitely, if you're into making movies, check out Indy Mogul. And if you're not, you can still see how to do some of this stuff for like a costume you want to make sometimes. Like there's too many to list, so definitely go check that out. Last but certainly not least, we have the collaborative channel between me and the rest of the Deadpool core of YouTube, working on something that has nothing to do with Deadpool. Oh my god! But it's the MakingStarWarsFunny channel. I for one am really excited to see how this turns out. But me and Nate have been writing these scripts up. Been doing so for a couple months. We got the first couple episodes at least recorded, and Nate's working on the animation. We have Technic Flows art. He drew everything, and the rest of us we're all voice actors for it. We got me, we got Technic Flows art, we got Nate, we got Oscar, we got Vice GT, we got Tall Silver in there. All of us were all working on it. And I think it's going to be really good. I can't wait to see how it turns out because I think it's just going to be really fun. It's got funny characters. It's got really good art. Like Technic Flows art did a really good job with the art. Like I've seen it. I haven't seen it animated yet, but I've seen the art still, and oh, I am excited to see this show, and I hope you guys are too. So, yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys in on these channels that I think you should check out, and I hope you check them out. I hope you do. Because they are entertaining and fun. Thanks for your time, guys, and see you next week for Season 2!